Quick follow on this one too, Mr. Mayor. We see Mayor Pete Buttigieg has had this meteoric rise. Some people have questioned, with you getting less attention, if that is an issue of race. Do you see any racial bias or perhaps white privilege on the other side of that in the Buttigieg versus Messam discussion?
I'll let the pundits answer that question. But what I will say is that as mayors, you can see we bring a unique candidacy. All I'm saying is give me my fair share of exposure. If I have the ability to have a CNN town hall or whatever network town hall where millions of Americans can understand and have a glimpse of the life of Wayne Messam and my policy proposals like to forgive the $1.5 trillion in outstanding student loan debt, perhaps there may be a certain percentage of those millions that would support me. And then I would get invited to some of the other places where Mayor Pete has been invited. So I think it's more so of a matter of exposure. So all I say is that give me my fair share of exposure. And I think that enough Americans will support me to get to the point to perhaps even surpass Mayor Pete. And I have nothing against my colleague. I think what we all bring to the table is a unique life experience, definitely not a traditional person who should be considered president for the United States. And I think what Americans will see as they're seeing unique candidates like us, that there are viable options that are from outside of Washington that will work hard to solve the challenges and the needs of the American people.